wasn't going to make it on time a half hour ago. I didn't have my pants on. They were still in the dryer. I went down to help my son and got my pants. Don't even have pants.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Lagrange City Council. Let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, please. Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We'll have a moment of silence before we start the meeting. Thank you. Call the meeting to order. We have approval of the minutes for April 3rd, 2017. Any questions, additions, corrections?
I'll motion to approve.
Second.
Motion is second. All in favor? Opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries. That takes us down to the mayor's open remarks.
We gotta do financials.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did we skip one? Okay. Thank you. Getting in too big a hurry here tonight. April 27 financial report.
Mayor, I see where we're still paying for the geese runners each month, and the geese are crazy in the subdivision down there off of Hoffman Lane and what is it, Lakeview. I mean, they were all up and down there yesterday and today too. So I really think it's kind of crazy we're paying $950 and it's not working anymore. It's a lot of money. Well, it's not. Take a drive down there and you'll
Eagle
see.
Creek said it was, so I don't know.
Yeah, are they in the park or just on the street?
That's where we're trying. So they all went to homes.
Well, they're at homes and the park too. Go to the park.
There are a lot at
Wilburn
the
Park.
park. I took the kids there. There's a lot there.
What was it? I'm sorry, I didn't.
At the park, we saw a lot of geese there too.
I don't know when they've been back. Faith, could you elaborate on when he's been here, or do you? I know he's scheduled, but I mean, I know you deal with him, so.
He was there on Saturday, and there is a higher rate of geese for some reason, so he is going to be coming 3 times a week for the next couple of weeks anyway to keep them, because it's consistency. You got to keep them running. And they just got finished laying eggs. We found 2 nests so far, but that's all. And usually there's 5 or 6 nests a year, so it is working.
So is it going to be at the same price?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. And Blake has approved it, and he's okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Faith. Other questions on financials?
I have a question since part of today's meeting is about for this upcoming budget and just looking at where we're at on some of the other things. And I think I brought this up maybe 2 or 3 months ago, but for the bus portion from the county and from Rawlings Group, have we had any follow-up on where we stand with, at least from the county's perspective of giving the other half of what they had committed.
On the bus,
Yes.
on the bus budget?
Mm-hmm. The county. Okay. Have we followed up at all with Rawlings? No. Okay. Thank you.
Anything else?
Make a motion, we accept.
Thank you, Ted. Thank you. Motion and second, all in favor? Opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries. Thank you. All right, Mayor's open remarks. Mayor's open remarks, I'm going to give the budget message that's required for Kentucky Revised Statute 83A 130-3. This evening, I'm submitting the mayor's budget message for fiscal year 2017-2018. This year's budget is created of general fund revenue that includes the budgets of administration, public works, public properties, police department, and special appropriations. There are separate budgets for municipal road aid, alcohol fees, city bus, and stormwater, this is the first year for that budget. We have revenue raising and expenditure goals next. The total revenue is $6,069,030. Expenditures, administration is $1,029,626.20. Public works, $902,676.36. Public properties, $76,451.44. Police department, $1,533,545.75. Special appropriations, $2,526,730.25. Municipal road aid, $370,200. Alcohol regulatory fees, $389,076.66. City bus, $141,979.25, and the stormwater is $150,000. Some of the features and activities in the budget: I kept the $50,000 from reserve for new hires for public works. Added the first year of the $10,000 for the Buxton Company that was voted on. This is the first $10,000 for the, and that will go for 3 years. I increased the building maintenance for public works for $50,000 for much needed improvement to the outdated buildings they now occupy. Public Works is following the sidewalk program, which also improves the safety of the city. One major example is completion of both North and South Highway 53, which was well received, and we had many compliments on that. The stormwater MS4 budget, which is new this year, is to be used for much-needed catch basin improvement on the city streets and drainage on our city streets. The new buses are set to be delivered sometime between June 2nd through the 7th, is what we hear from the factory. Just to bring you up to date on that, I've included 3% raise for city employees. The city remains financially strong, along with our dedicated employees, allow us to be responsive to the need of our citizens to move our city forward. Thank you. We'll open now for public comment. No one coming forward. Karen, Lagrange Crossroads, please.
You don't mind passing out the reports? Sorry I was late. I want to say that we've had a very busy weekend in Lagrange. I hope everybody had an opportunity at least to try something out that was going on. Our first concert Friday night, even with the horrible weather, we had a good turnout. So we expect that that's only going to go upwards. Blue Hydrangea, we had over 400 people attend that. It was so that was wonderful. And then our Authors Fair, which was the first one this year here, it was at the community center, and they had 102 authors there. And so they had 500 different titles represented. So it was a good turnout. They were pleased. Most of them were pleased that they sold at least some of author. So they were happy. The concert, it was the first time many people had seen the Welcome Center, so it went over really well. We had a lot of activity there. We even got some people wanting to volunteer with the group. So that's good. May is going to be a busy month. You'll see that in your May happenings. Exciting things. April was the month of love for Lagrange. We were, as you can see in the magazine, we were in the featured in Small Town Living. We were also stated as one of the 5 charming towns next to Louisville by Southern Living that you had to visit. So that was good. And also, we got into the top 25 on the Main Street contest. So starting today, you've got to start voting again. Anytime you're on a different one. So out of 242, we were in the top 25. So thank you for working very hard. I ask that you please continue on. We have until May 28th to get into the top 10. So you can vote on different servers. So you can vote other times as long as you're on a different server. And I think that's it, unless anyone has questions.
Just real quick, the concerts are going to always be the third Friday?
They're last Friday.
Last Friday.
Last
Okay.
Friday. And in May, we're going to have the Allen Lane Band.
Okay.
I think that's May the 28th, I believe.
26th.
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 Yes. 27th will be the quads.
That's right.
And then Farmers Market starts on May 13th. All that's in your May happenings.
Yeah, 26. Thank you, Karen. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Good evening, Jonathan.
Good evening, everyone. Ted wasn't able to make it tonight, so unfortunately for you all, you're stuck with me. But if you look at what's in the packet there, the I-71 interceptor line, that's the thing that we've been going over and over for the last forever. It did finally get through District 5 in Louisville, and the paperwork has been sent to Frankfurt. So there has been some progress there, so that's good news. So hopefully we'll get some more good news throughout that. As far as the Madison Street pump station goes, it's all coming along very good. The force main itself, all the piping has been completed. So that's all in the ground, and there's actually sewage going through that right now. So that's also a good thing. The whole project is probably around 80% done. So it's things are coming along down through there. They got all the streets fixed, so hopefully there won't be no more complaints as far as the streets and all that. I know that's been an issue in the past. Then also during the meeting, the board voted to surplus 2 of the trucks that have not been in use, so they will be put up for auction here shortly and try to get rid of them. So does anybody have any questions? All righty, thank you.
Thank you, John. Takes us to item number 8, Resolution 3, 2017. Steve?
Thank you. Commonwealth of Kentucky, City of LaGrange, Resolution Number 3, 2017, authorizing the adoption of modification to the standard operating procedure for the police department. Whereas the city of Lagrange, the city is a city of the home rule class in the Commonwealth of Kentucky, whereas the city's police department has made certain modifications to its standard operating procedures, and it was decided by City Council on May 1, 2017 that it is best to adopt these modifications into the department's SOP handbook, and therefore be it resolved by the city of Lagrange that 1, that the modifications made to the city's police department SOP are desirable and necessary and are hereby adopted as a true modification to the department's SOP handbook and shall continue until such time as this handbook is modified. Adopted and approved this first day of May 2017.
Thank you, Steve. Any questions on the resolution? Have a motion?
I'll motion to approve Resolution 3-2017.
Seconded.
Thank you, Anthony. Craig. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries. Thank you. Takes us to introduce ordinance, first reading ordinance 4/2017. Got an introduction on that? Oh, wait a minute, missed one. Sorry. Got 9. Second reading, public hearing of ordinance 2/2017. Thank you, Steve.
Ordinance number 2, Series 2017, City of LaGrange, Kentucky, modifying Section 72.02 concerning manner of parking, whereas the City Council of the City of LaGrange, Kentucky has the authority pursuant to statute to enact ordinances relating to the city, and whereas it is desirable that specific terms concerning manner of parking be added to the existing ordinance. Therefore, be it enacted and ordained that Section 72.02 of the Code of Ordinances be modified as follows. Section 72.02, manner of parking. F, notwithstanding all other provisions concerning parking in this ordinance, it shall be a violation for the operator of any motor vehicle to park a motor vehicle in a city right-of-way if doing so causes or creates drainage problems such as standing water, erosion, mud, potholes, or pavement damage. Penalties, see Section 72.99. This ordinance shall become effective upon its passage and publication. First reading, April 3, 2017. Second reading, May 1, 2017.
Thank you, Steve. Have a motion on ordinance 2/2017.
Make a motion that we accept ordinance 7202.
Thank you, Debbie.
Second.
Thank you. Motion to go into public hearing.
Motion to go in public hearing.
Seconded.
All in favor?
Aye.
Now in public hearing. Anybody want to come forward on second reading of ordinance 2/2017? No one forward. Motion to go out of public hearing.
Make a motion, we go out of public hearing.
Thank you, Debbie.
Seconded.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Discussion by the city council.
Can you give an example of where this might be an issue? I think I have in my mind where I'm thinking, but I just want to make sure I understand it. Anybody give an idea?
You mean where
This would be a violation?
Would be used at what she's asking.
Yeah, where would this?
okay.
There were, this went to committee, and one of the things that we were able to enjoy in committee was that we got to see photographic examples of areas where this is causing concern and problems in the city. There are a number of areas where this is a repetitive problem, one that's costing the city a great deal of money. And Trey, you may remember some of the specific examples. If not, Corey probably has some information he can share with us on that.
Was it,
No, it's,
I'm trying to go off memory. Was it maybe like Hawthorne was an area? I guess you can come up in some more. Pear Orchard area.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
Pear Orchard. I know they're parked on the street and you can't get.
A lot of the biggest problems is some of the old infrastructure. It's still mostly drainage ditches, Pear Orchard, Greenwood Commons. One of our other big ones was Washington Street. We did a big repair over there, got a nice fixed back, and people continue to park in it. It's pretty much destroyed again, so.
Okay.
And there's lots of it.
Okay. I had in my mind Pear Orchard because we had this discussion at some point. I just want to make sure I was understanding what the ordinance said. So, okay. Thank you.
thank you, Corey.
Sorry.
Any other discussion? We'll take a roll call. Stephanie, got a
Stephanie? Shannon?
Yes.
Trey?
Yes.
Jean? Ann?
Yes.
Debbie?
Yes.
Tad?
Yes.
7-0.
motion carries. Thank you. Okay, now number 10. First reading ordinance 4/2017. Got an introduction on that?
I'd like to introduce ordinance number 4 of 2017, an ordinance adopting the city budget for the year July 1, 2017 through June the 30th, 2018.
Thank you, Ted.
Thank you. Commonwealth of Kentucky, City of Lagrange, ordinance number 4, 2017. An ordinance adopting the City of Lagrange, Kentucky annual budget for the fiscal year July 1, 2017 through June 30, 2018 by estimating funds for operations of city government. Whereas an annual budget proposal and message has been prepared and delivered to the City Council of Lagrange, Kentucky, and whereas the City Council has reviewed such budget proposal and accepted same as presented, now therefore be it ordained by the City of Lagrange, Kentucky as follows. Section 1. The annual budget for the fiscal year beginning July 1, 2017 and ending June 30, 2018 is hereby adopted as follows. Revenues ad valorem $1,235,000, motor vehicle $130,000, delinquent property tax $50,000, franchise tax $300,000, omitted tangibles $7,000, business licenses $360,000, garbage commission $380,000, 10% insurance tax premiums $1,540,000, miscellaneous income $50,000, penalties $10,000, interest income $2,000, utility tax $55,000, mine and mineral $7,000, received CLEP $44,000, CLEP portion retirement $14,000, House Bill 413 $13,000, discounts a negative $20,000, encroachment fees $4,000, bank shares $60,000, community center $4,000, federal overtime $6,000, compensation tax $1,749,030, ABC license fees $15,000, litter abatement grant $4,000, from reserve account for new hire public works $50,000, grand total $6,069,030. Expenses, administration, $1,029,626.20. Public property, $76,451.44. Special appropriations, $770,725. Police, $1,533,545.75. Public Works, $902,676.36. Compensation tax, $1,749,030. Grand total, $6,069,030. Section 2, introduced, seconded, and adopted at a duly convened meeting of the governing body held on June 5, 2017, after first reading held on May 1, 2017. Signed by the mayor of the City of Lagrange, attested by the city clerk, filed and indexed as provided by law. This ordinance shall take effect upon its passage, approval, and publication according to law, and shall continue until amended or until June 30, 2018, whichever should first occur.
Thank you, Steve. We'll have second reading, public hearing on June the 5th, next month's meeting?
May I suggest that we get together and have a meeting? This is the first time I've actually seen the budget, and I think that we all need to get together and discuss it before the final read, or for the second reading at our next meeting.
Okay.
Can we go ahead and set that date now?
That's fine. What's convenient for everyone?
Could we maybe look at the fourth week of May? Does that sound okay? The week of the 22nd, yes.
Week of the 22nd? That's great. I don't have anything on my calendar that week.
We do that Monday, the 22nd?
Monday, 22nd?
Everybody free?
That's the night of the Main Street Board meeting.
Yeah, I can't do Monday.
23rd? That's a Tuesday.
That's actually the county GOP meeting.
Okay.
24th?
I'll just keep going down.
Now, we could do it earlier, because that meeting's not till 7, if you want to do it earlier in the evening.
I cannot do 24th. I can't. You have two down here, can't do 24th.
Okay. How about the 25th, Thursday?
That's
What
the,
about the 23rd? Didn't somebody say the meeting was earlier or something?
if we did it earlier, it's not a problem, there won't be a conflict, but. The 25th is technically set for the code enforcement hearing, the board hearing. No hearing that day, so that could be an option.
Or is that a Thursday?
Thursday the 25th?
We could probably use this room.
What time is good for everybody?
Do you guys have a time suggestion down there? 5 or 5:30?
This meeting is held at 6:30 if you all would rather do it here.
Dad can't do it on Thursday.
Okay.
That's right. Ted has to go to the lake, didn't he? To work.
Everybody else can do it on.
You have to leave for work, don't you? Or you are working Thursday? Yeah.
Well, I think it's important that Tad be there because he usually does the budget.
Tad's always worked with us on the budget. He didn't do it, but he's worked with us on it.
Well, if we did the 23rd, can we do 5:30?
Sure.
Let's do,
Does the 23rd at 5:30 work for everybody?
23rd?
Right to the 23rd at 5:30. Is that good?
Is it gonna be at City Hall?
Yes.
yeah.
3rd at 5.
We can do it. We can get a room upstairs. We have to. 5:30 the 23rd?
5:30, 23rd.
Do,
City Hall.
City Hall?
Yes.
do we know if Jason would be able to make it since he's, I know he can't answer for himself right now, but since he works in Lexington, okay,
Maybe if he could plan ahead.
5:30 the 23rd.
all right.
All right?
Where was the meeting again? I'm sorry. Was it City Hall? Okay,
Oh.
thank you.
Okay, we're down to introduction of ordinance 5, 2017.
I'd like to introduce the ordinance -5-217, an ordinance adopting the City of Lagrange, Kentucky annual municipal road aid fund for the fiscal year July 1st, 2017 through June 30th, 2018.
Thank you, Debbie.
Thank you. Commonwealth of Kentucky, City of Lagrange, ordinance number 5, 2017. An ordinance adopting the City of Lagrange, Kentucky annual municipal road aid fund for the fiscal year July 1, 2017 through June 30, 2018. Whereas an annual budget for the municipal road aid fund proposal and message has been prepared and delivered to the City of Lagrange, Kentucky. And whereas the City Council has reviewed such budget proposal and accepted same as presented, Now therefore be it ordained by the City of Lagrange, Kentucky as follows. Section 1. The annual budget for Municipal Road Aid Fund for the fiscal year beginning July 1, 2017 and ending June 30, 2018 is hereby adopted as follows. Revenues, aid money, $156,000. Surplus, $214,200. Total, $370,200. Expenses, street paving, $200,200. Utilities cut repair, $10,000. Sidewalks, $15,000. Snow removal, $60,000. New equipment for street maintenance, $85,000. Total, $370,200. Introduced, seconded, and adopted at a duly convened meeting of the governing body held on June 5, 2017, after first reading held on May 1, 2017. Signed by the mayor of the City of Lagrange, attested by the city clerk. Filed and indexed as provided by law. This ordinance shall take effect upon its passage, approval, and publication according to law, and shall continue until amended or until June 30, 2018, whichever should first occur.
Thank you, Steve. So there'll be a second reading and public hearing on this June meeting.
I'd like to introduce ordinance 6-2017, an ordinance adopting annual city bus budget for fiscal year July 1, 2017 through June 30, 2018.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. Commonwealth of Kentucky, City of Lagrange, ordinance number 6, 2017, an ordinance adopting the City of Lagrange, Kentucky annual city bus budget for the fiscal year July 1, 2017 through June 30, 2018. Whereas an annual city bus budget has been prepared and delivered to the City Council of Lagrange, Kentucky, and whereas the City Council has reviewed such budget and accepted same as presented. Now therefore be it ordained by the City of Lagrange, Kentucky as follows. Section 1. The annual city bus budget for the fiscal year beginning July 1, 2017 and ending June 30, 2018 is hereby adopted as follows. Expenses, operating salaries, $47,185. FICA, $6,482. Vehicle insurance, $3,172. Medicare, $1,518. Maintenance vehicles, $5,000. Fuel, $15,000. Tires, $1,800. Fees, $250. Postage and telephone, $2,500. Drug tests, $800. Ads and printing, $8,076.25. Background check, $120. Administrative salary, $42,016. Retirement, $8,060. Grand total on expenses, $141,979.25. Contributions, city, $70,218. County, $20,000. 2012 JARC grant, $8,076.25. Revenues, TARC, $34,285. Bus fares, $9,400. Grand total on contributions and revenues, $141,979.25. Section 2, introduced, seconded, and adopted at a duly convened meeting of the governing body held on June 5, 2017, after first reading held on May 1, 2017, signed by the mayor of the City of Lagrange, attested by the city clerk, filed and indexed as provided by law. This ordinance shall take effect upon its passage, approval, and publication according to law, and shall continue until amended or until June 30, 2018, whichever should first occur.
Thank you, Steve. So there'll be a second reading public hearing on that June the 5th. Need an introduction of ordinance 7, 2017.
I'll introduce ordinance 7-2017, an ordinance adopting annual alcohol regulatory fees budget for fiscal year July 1st, 2017 through June 30th, 2018.
Thank you. Commonwealth of Kentucky, City of Lagrange, ordinance number 7, 2017, an ordinance adopting the City of Lagrange, Kentucky alcohol regulatory fees budget for the fiscal year July 1, 2017 through June 30, 2018. Whereas an annual budget for the alcohol regulatory fees have been prepared and delivered to the City Council of Lagrange, Kentucky, and whereas the City Council has reviewed such budget proposal and accepted same as presented. Now therefore be it ordained by the City of Lagrange, Kentucky as follows. Section 1. The annual budget for alcohol regulatory fees for the fiscal year beginning July 1, 2017, and ending June 30, 2018, is hereby adopted as follows. Expenses: full-time salaries, $187,816.22. Part-time salaries, $9,497.21. Overtime salaries, $10,000. Employee health insurance, $46,808.84. Employer FICA, $12,693.77. Employer Medicare, $2,992.03. Employer portion retirement, $62,821.81. Workers' comp, $8,248.20. Automobile insurance, $8,851.64. Liability insurance, $8,846.94. Radio maintenance, $30,500. Total on expenses, $389,076.66. Revenues, fees and tax collected on alcohol, $389,076.66. Total on revenues, $389,076.66. Section 2, introduced, seconded, and adopted at a duly convened meeting of the governing body held on June 5, 2017, after first reading held on May 1, 2017, signed by the mayor of the city of Lagrange, attested by the city clerk, filed and indexed as provided by law. This ordinance shall take effect upon its passage, approval, and publication according to law, and shall continue until amended or until June 30, 2018, whichever should first occur.
Thank you, Steve. Yeah, public hearing, second reading, public hearing, June the 5th on that ordinance. Need an introduction of ordinance 8, 2017, please.
Okay. Introduction and first reading of ordinance 8, 2017, and ordinance adopting annual stormwater MS4 budget for fiscal year July 1st, 2017 through June 30th, 2018.
Thank you, Shannon.
Thank you. Commonwealth of Kentucky, City of Lagrange, ordinance number 8, 2017, an ordinance adopting the City of Lagrange, Kentucky annual stormwater MS4 for the fiscal year July 1, 2017 through June 30, 2018. Whereas an annual budget for the stormwater MS4 proposal and message has been prepared and delivered to the City Council of LaGrange, Kentucky, and whereas the City Council has reviewed such budget proposal and accepted same as presented, now therefore be it ordained by the City of LaGrange, Kentucky as follows. Section 1. The annual budget for the stormwater MS4 for the fiscal year beginning July 1, 2017 and ending June 30, 2018 is hereby adopted as follows. Revenues, $100,000. Surplus, $50,000. Total, $150,000. Expenses, equipment, $25,000. Drainage maintenance, $25,000. Administration, $10,000. Education and training, $5,000. Capital improvement, $20,000. Abatement, $15,000. Surplus, $50,000. Total, $150,000. Section 2, introduced, seconded, and adopted at a duly convened meeting of the governing body held on June 5, 2017, after first reading held on May 1, 2017, signed by the mayor of the City of LaGrange, attested by the city clerk, filed and indexed as provided by law. This ordinance shall take effect upon its passage, approval, and publication according to law, and shall continue until amended or until June 30, 2018, whichever should first occur.
Thank you, Steve. Second reading, public hearing, also on that June the 5th. Have any old business? Any new business coming before the council?
I'd like to show the banners that I have been working on for 2 years now. Finally done. This is one, there's 4 different designs. Super excited about it, and I know Corey is too. Hang them up, and I don't know when they'll be hung up, but I'll get with Corey, and I'm really excited that they finally came to light. This has been like an ongoing project, so anyways.
They look great. Thank you, Steph.
Well, I don't know if this is old or new business. And it's something you all don't want to hear, I'm sure, but I'm going to bring it up anyway. And that is the road in front of the school. And the main reason I'm bringing it up is it is Lagrange's only school that I'm aware of. Used to be a Catholic school, but I don't think it is anymore. I've been to every school in Oldham County. Ours is the worst-looking front of a school I've ever seen. Everybody else has a paved road, paved sidewalks, nice greenery, nice everything. And I know everybody's saying it's not our responsibility, it's not the state's responsibility, it's not the county's responsibility. Well, I'm sorry, but it's LaGrange. So why isn't it the city's responsibility to make our school look like all the rest of the schools in Oldham County?
Talking about LaGrange Elementary?
Yes, LaGrange Elementary.
It doesn't belong to us, Gene. The street does not belong to us.
I know that, but the county's not taking it, the state, nobody's claiming it, so why do we not claim it? It's a city school.
You need to talk to the school board. They need
I already
to.
have, they do, it was never given to them. I already have talked to them.
I have researched that. You don't know the hours we
You
spent
told-
on researching that.
I know what it is.
Beth Stuber, when she was engineer, she helped me. She researched it. It's just, I know exactly how you feel, Gene, but
No,
I mean.
I know, but
the
it's
school
still
board-
in our city. It is in our city, and there's not one other school, not one school in Oldham County that looks like that. None. I went to every one of them when I worked for the school board. Every school in this Oldham County. And LaGrange's school, elementary school, has this crappy road and sidewalk and parking place, and that doesn't make sense to me. I don't care who it belongs to. It's our city school.
Well, it makes a difference who it belongs to, Gene, I think, so. I mean, you can,
Oh, I knew that's what you was gonna say, but I really think we should take it over and do it just for the pure fact that it's our city school. I don't care who it belongs to. It's in the city of LaGrange.
anybody else have any discussion on that since we're into it?
I remember us talking something about this last year, I think, because someone had contacted me about it, Mr. Woosley, I think.
Yeah.
Wanting us to do something about that because someone had informed me that that was actually a city road. And, I mean, it was before I was ever here, said that it was a city road that used to go in front of there. So I actually went to the school board, too, and they told me that that was not their property.
Yeah.
So
It was
I think
never-
there's a misunderstanding somewhere. Nobody really knows whose it is.
And that's what I'm
'Cause I
saying.
It was
I don't
never-
care.
last year.
I don't care that
It
it's
was never,
anybody's
excuse me, it was never a city road. It was actually Jefferson Street, old 146, that went through there and they straightened it out. So it was actually a county road, 146, or Jefferson Street, which Jefferson Street is a county road, or state road. It's state road, not county, I'm sorry. It's actually a state road. That was actually a state road that went through there, and the state closed it, and instead of going through there, they straightened it out and went in the front. That's exactly what the research I found on it. It was actually a state road. Now, who took it over?
No one
It
claims
was
they
never,
did.
it was never a city road, it was never a county road, it was actually state, so, you know, it's up,
I know all that, Joe. I know, I've heard all this. I talked to Kevin Woosley. He said that if it had belonged to the school board, they would have fixed it, but it does not belong to the school board.
well, Gene,
But it's still
do you think
in
you
the
could do
city.
some research and find out who it belongs to? I did research, and that's what I came up with.
Well, what'd you come up, that it belongs to the state?
It was a state road, it never was a city road at
I
all.
don't know. I guess I look at things a little different. When it belongs in my city, I don't know. We fix other things up. I just don't understand why we wouldn't.
State road, they're not gonna let us.
No,
The state won't.
I think that's not true, but, I mean, I don't know for sure, but
That it's not true.
it's
that
a,
state road?
it's a mighty pitiful thing. I just don't understand why ours is the only school. It looks like some poor little, I don't know. I've never seen a school that had that kind of front before. Not in this county. Not in any at Crestwood or any of the other towns.
Well, I think, I don't want to point fingers. I wish the school board had not allowed or sold, the property in front. I mean, it's a nice service station in front. I don't mean him any disrespect, but it would be nice if that hadn't been built, right in front of the school.
That doesn't help
But
it,
that,
of course, but.
but I mean, I had children at Lagrange. One went all 6 years, and then we got redistricted. But I know from a safety standpoint, it's terrible
Awful.
pulling in and out of there, and
terrible
very
parking.
inconvenient to park because it's angled parking, but it's a one-way street. So when you pull out, you're pointing the wrong way. So it's kind of a mess coming and going. And I do wish, I don't know if the state could send a letter relinquishing ownership of the road, and then the county could say they're not going to lay claim to it. I don't know. I don't want but somebody needs to.
Well, Kevin Woosley researched, that's why I'm not researching it any further. That's why I give up. I just wanted us to take care of it. He researched it. State's not saying it does not belong to them. It doesn't belong to anybody. No one will take it. No one takes responsibility for it. Not even us.
You said the state's not saying it doesn't belong to them.
Yeah, that's what Kevin said. He said he looked into it, and no one would admit that it belonged to them. State, city, school board, nobody. That's why I'm saying for pride, if nothing else, pride of our school. I'm telling you, go to some other school and then come back and look at ours. That's all I'm saying.
I need to make a couple of announcements. I don't know if we're finished on that topic, but I did want to announce the law officer memorial is next Monday evening, May 8th at 7 o'clock. I think it's at Lagrange Baptist. Is that right, Frank? And so public is invited to attend that. I went last year for the first time, and it's a pretty moving memorial.
What time did you say?
7 o'clock, I think. Yeah. And then I need a head count for the trip to Mount Washington, which is on Friday, May 12th. So I know Stephanie said she couldn't go, but Shannon, you can go.
I can go.
Trey,
I can't.
you cannot.
No,
Okay.
thank you.
Joe, I know you've said you're not going to go. Debbie and Tad, it was your idea.
Well, I can't help it. Y'all was the one that picked the night. I can't do it on Friday. I work Thursday, Friday.
You didn't answer the emails that said, okay. We wouldn't have picked that day, Tad, if you had said you couldn't go that day. All right, so we've got 4, plus Nancy, and then I'm not sure who else from, Karen. And I don't know if Faith or Sue are going to plan on going or not, but, okay. All right, I will let Nancy know to let our people in Mount Washington know. Thank you.
I may not have emailed you, but I did tell Nancy.
Okay.
And what time is that, Ann?
To be determined. I think probably planning on leaving about 8:30-ish, but just not sure yet.
She's done. I'd like to request another ordinance committee meeting. I know normally we do it the third Monday, but does the 16th? It's the third Tuesday. Does that work? Does it work for you? Does it work for you, Ann?
If it's early, I have a concert that night, but that's not till 7. So if it's at 5 or 5:30, I could do that.
Does 5 or 5? Does that time work for you? 5?
5?
Okay, all right.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you. 5 o'clock, May 16th at City Hall.
Anyone else? Thank you. See if it takes us 16.
I'd like to make a motion for executive session.
Second.
All in favor? Opposed? Abstentions? You want to read that, Steve? We're going into executive session.
Yes, we're going to be going into executive session, first of all, under KRS 61.8101B for deliberations on future acquisition of sale or real property by a public agency. Also, under KRS 61.8101C, pending or threatened litigation against or on behalf of the city.
I don't even know where to take a look. I mean, it's tenant space is filled. You might ask, it probably wouldn't, it's probably Russ. One, there's one, yeah, one at the end. He might, he might not, but, I remember some small houses. He kind of talked about it. That sounds like a Russ. Yeah. Because I remember bringing up, I don't know if I said it, I told Russ, of course, he did that. And, it's like they're coming out like a shutout. If you do that, anytime they shut us down, we're in the street, we don't have it usually. So if you give it back to somebody, we're kind of, I guess we have eminent domain from that side, but that's always a hassle, because some people don't understand it. And, there's a time and it, of course, reality has just been really counted. You probably pay those much. We spent back then, I was on the best of it. He's got all that extra money. He got $100,000 which he gonna fix on my drain now. I heard him say it. But are you gonna do it for the cost? That's not. He needs to do before he just Just what? Really?
They're selling, I think they're selling it.
No. Yes, first thing you do, fix trash. I never was. I mean, years ago, I used to think it probably better. We put all the works under. Well, it's probably better said. I don't want to be a secret. In some ways, having your budget coming out of that, then have it divided in a couple of stormwater. See, stormwater is one of those things.
Hang it all together. Like these pounds.
In both, being straight. Don't do you? See, we really talk about it. Part of us was built for it and everything. But I think what the plan was for us to do the building and manage it, and then you guys would have done any of the maintenance stuff. Would have been.
They want to blame that somebody put don't pay energy efficient in the front house. They're okay with that.
That's state highway.
It's legal.
Nowhere. On the street. Oh, no, he can't go down there.
The one that their arm broken and was getting all the program.
It's that it's state highway that's on there. Did you all cover that? Why? It's probably full of crud anyway. That's not yours, that's state highway. Hey, did the state make you cut those trees across the street?
Next to that.
Oh, I don't look good. Now, maybe I'm wrong, Don. They did that.
You can cut a tree and
The trees are.
Technically,
state right away right through there's not real wide.
They're in town.
It's more From a man, only problem you got is it's losing water. About for a crying. Oh, you fix it up there? That's no okay to do that. Hey, I didn't put it in. Hey, it's slip lines too. That thing, when you dig down 500 line, try to pass it over the back, it's circle. But it's got a down all the way down. Have the money, you save the money. That's right. Hey, it also saves you a lot of work. And it's from the treasure all the way down through there. Hey, how you gonna learn that thing? You don't know anything, how you learn that stuff? Hand, nothing like hand. Seriously, if you ever have a leak up the hill somewhere through there, and you can't get stuff leaking, your mic's going to cut that line, because there's a 1 inch inside. It was probably tapped on 3/4. Oh, you got it hard. You know what? The more you know harassment, one day I can write an SOP to you. It causes you a lot more trouble. You don't know what you find? Call that somebody, know what's there before you start digging. You can make it almost like one see, the bad part is a lot of that stuff's gonna go away. It's all on drawing somewhere.
Well, you're special, but
I guarantee I did.
not because you had extra.
I'll tell you how much of that one was. We used flares down there in front of the church, where the key was at. You never fixed anything there. In front of the church, down here. Where it goes in, there's a T. Up the hill. On the upper side. Yeah, lower side's in the case. Yeah, that'd be fun. I hope he has it or something. I just like to go and watch it. Put a lamp out and it comes out somewhere. See y'all later. Donovan.
Visitors. It's really cool because I've got 2 queen chairs for the coffee table on my plants. And so we just moved the queen chairs out and got her a flip chair.
Yeah, ours is.
Go to your room. That's why she's like, I'm real chill. I'm like, okay. But you can also watch TV from this. See it perfectly. And usually hear it with laugh. But you hear it with tapping. Oh, yes. And see, there was a door there, and Papa decided that door needed to be there. And I kept going, that's really silly, because that door is a buffer from the living room when you look there. You don't need it.
Yeah.
It's I make her do something, some kind of color. Neutral but not. When you try to suppress it, it's worse. Poor Peonia's gonna be like dead.
That's my email address, that's actually Lagrange City Hall. I go by Tom.
You know, he was bad. Becky told me I couldn't play the bill anymore either. So. I'm a bad influence. He's a remind y'all I'm not with a cigarette.
You don't have to.
Use the office. She was on FaceTime. She said something. Oh, she was telling me to pull up my top. And I said, raise my top. And so Bill like this to her.
Oh. She hasn't been the same since.
No. She FaceTimes me every morning while we're having a call. So she's part of the office. Yes, yeah. We just talked to her. It's working. I didn't look at it, so I turned my head before I turned to stone. Pillar of salt.
There's flames in.
13-year-old at your house for a while. She's really comfortable. Very entertaining. No. Which makes me listen to crazy.
I remember a woman that
Funny. No, soft kitty is dumb. It's not scary. I think. And that's the whole song. That's all the words. Is that better? Such talent going to waste. Oh, the children now. Yeah, you do. Let's go back to I want to build a snowman. Right. And she has, you know, the chicken salad.
Now you gotta deal with.
But I think that all three of them, because I was concerned, we had too many, but they all three seem to do pretty well. Yeah.
So it probably just doesn't work. Well, I'm gonna get out of here. You too.
Did I say that out loud? Did it mean to?
I'm gonna do more research on this.
Hey, I'm talking about myself.
Because we gotta find out who.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah, you've got. I want to see if we've done
I don't think we should do this, but
We gotta
to own Karen's Book Barn. I
I
know. It was a bookstore coffee shop. Yeah, to replace it was. We went to one in Savannah, and it was so cool. It was a living room of a house, and there was the coffee section, and they just had like overstuffed, crappy Goodwill furniture. It was fantastic. We spent like 3 hours in there reading the paper. And we were bored. Great vacations. No, we don't. We bring the party with us. And you are in the video dancing. Did you realize that? The other night, I was videoing the band live, and you and Will and your little friend walked behind you were dancing. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
That's the one I need to share.
Yeah, oh, yeah. And tag, be sure to tag Angela Marie. That way everybody can see. It was only in the back of you, so if you didn't know, you would know it was you. Yeah. 59 people. And no karaoke for 2 weeks. Yeah, it was crowded, but it wasn't, there was no singers. So it was kind of weird. It was all kids. Oh, yeah. And then they only had 4 people in the kitchen. Yeah, and it took 25 minutes to go. And normally Mexican is like, oh, you ordered it, here it is. Yeah, so I don't know what happened. I hope the Mayans busy on Friday. Were they good? I've had I offered my services again to them.
I can just tell you the story.
No, last time I just played hostess. He texts me when he gets in the weeds and says, can you come now? I was like, okay. Got some clothes on. I still get him on Sundays. And I don't know what time he texts me, but it was like 11-ish maybe when I saw the text message. And I'm like, well, what time do you need me? Can you come at 11:30? Sure, why not? He might be. If not, at any time of the day that is, one of his cooks is in some trouble. Yeah. Stopped with no driver's license. No, because if he stops with no driver's license, he'll go to jail. No. So he's sitting there. He came in today to pay his something tax. I asked him if he was okay, because he texted me Saturday night, really late. How do I go back getting him? It's Saturday night, you're not. Water fountain is behind the elevator. Instead of walking toward the elevators, we'll around the little square. Does that make sense? Yeah. South of the restaurant. Yeah. What? You were like a hurricane. Gosh. I don't know. Send her forward. So I wanted to come to you. She's like, oh, can I go? Because I'm bored. Okay. Sure you can. Dude, they're just sitting and watch World War II movies with Pamela.
Okay, seems like it's not.
Yeah. That's the case, one fix my yard too. I don't understand why she just doesn't understand what you can't.
That's 2 or 3 years. That's 2 years.
God, that was too quick. It was stable. They closed it. And they never did anything. So the way it works is it gets divided between 2 owners. So it's just like the Liberty Zone. So he has the school station, the service station there. I'm sure they're making it. He grants them their easement. So the school doesn't. The rock is there. It's just what I know. It's what this one's dead. It's sad. I mean, I don't know. I mean, because we back when we started researching, because then it come up with that it isn't different. Or get, I mean, it doesn't go with that. There's not a lot. Well, but we don't know. But we just want that one. Right. We don't sure. No, because all the other schools are fairly new and look really good. What schools have you seen? We're just talking about fighting with each county. Then yeah, maybe. I'm not, because luckily I made Patrick South. I don't know if maybe we should write letters.
We need to make a,
We need a motion to go out of executive session.
I like, second.
Thank you.
Second.
All in favor? Opposed, abstentions? Okay, now at executive session. Let Steve.
We can entertain a motion for a declaration of surplus of the property on Poplar Alley, prepare a sealed bid packet for City Hall with a property disclosure, and that the mayor can take necessary steps to achieve the same. Is there someone who can make that motion?
Yeah.
Moved?
Yeah, so moved. Yeah, I like that.
Do is say so moved.
Okay, I'll second whoever's so moved. Thank you.
Got a motion and a second?
Yes.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries. We all need to wish Karen Eldridge a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Karen. And many more. Motion? Thank you, Ted.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank y'all.
Don't leave. I know you were trying to run.
Thank you, Steve. Appreciate it.
Nice to meet you.